Now, for the opening remarks, the MD, Ineke Bussemaker, please, if you will. Ladies and gentlemen, your hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, Abadi Sazabui, and thank you very much for joining us at this exciting digital journey. I would like to thank especially our Deputy Governor of the Bank of Tanzania, Dr. Ineke Bussemaker, for accepting to be our guest of honor. I understand financial stability and deepening is part of your portfolio, so very, very pleased and very important that you are joining us today. I would like to thank the panelists for joining us and sharing their insights with us this morning. Thank you very much. I would like to thank all of you for joining us here, but I would like a special thank you for the members of the Board of Directors of NMB Bank, and I would actually like to ask them to stand up and when I recognize their presence here this morning. So we have Masna Margot E. Congo, Mr. Matthias Maguanya, Mr. Protasti Ngisa, Mr. Leonard Msusa, Jos van Lange, and George Mulamula we have already seen. On behalf of the chairman, he has we have accepted his apologies. He could not make it this morning. As well, we have one board member who's flying in this morning from South Africa who couldn't be with us. The majority of our board is here, and we're very, very pleased that you are part of this important digital launch, not in the least because you've actually approved the financing of all this investment. And we're showing you, hopefully today, that it pays off. 2018 has been a very exciting year for us as we embarked on this journey. And where we are today, of course, started at our privatization in 2005. And what we see around here is a little bit of history of NMB. In 2005, when we were privatized, everything was manual. The branches were manual, the ledgers were manual. We just started to use computers. And look where we are today, and look where we intend to go. I think it was mentioned already in the panel. Are we going towards a cashless society in Tanzania? Would it be good to go there? Are we going cashless, or certainly our intention is to go less cash? Cash is expensive, cash is not safe, and cash is actually not easy. Because if you live 50 miles away from the nearest bank branch or ATM, how do you get to cash? Now, what NMB has been doing over the last few years is already using digital technology to bring banking services closer to our customers and to expand banking services across Tanzania. When we started, we had 100 branches. Today, we have over 220 branches. But we are convinced that building more branches is not the solution for banking services in the future. The future is digital. And the future is the combination of bank branches, Wakala. Wakala was mentioned this morning also in the panel. We have started to introduce Wakala 3 years ago, and today we have around 6,000 Wakala across Tanzania. So that is 6,000 service points for our customers to go, cash in, cash out, paying bills, and going forward many more banking services around the country. Today, 80% of our transactions happen outside the bank branch, whether it's ATM, Wakala, or mobile phone services. 80% of our transactions. On our digital journey, we see more. We see bigger development and we see more financial inclusion. We see more use of robotics, more using of data and insights, and better understanding of our customer needs. We are in the area where we not use technology, we live technology. This is a world of connected everything. It's social, mobile, analytics, iCloud, and the Internet of Things. And that creates valuable sources of business information and ways to interpret data and means to do so cost effectively. With this journey of digitizing our financial services, one of the objectives was to broaden service delivery. Not only branches, but ATMs and the mobile phone. I think we have leapfrogged some of this by the achievements we have already set today. And let me share with you some of the statistics around that. On agency banking, I just mentioned 6,000 branches. We are absolute market leader, 47% market share, and 22% of the bank transactions are happening now through Wakala. In June 2018, the Wakala processed 2.5 million transactions just in 1 month. On ATM transactions has doubled over the last years to 3 million transactions today per month. For mobile banking, even though today we hope after you've seen the launch you will see the new mobile banking, but the existing traditional mobile banking already is being used by 80% of our customers. 2.2 million of our existing customers use our mobile banking platform today. And the existing Chap account, the instant opening where our direct salespeople go into the fields, go to the customers and open bank accounts. With this Chap account, we have opened 1 million new accounts since the launch in 2013. So what is new? Why are we talking about the new digital today? Because we see a big change, almost a revolution in the way that financial services and fintech is being used, especially for the generation, the millennials and the Generation Z, who make up half of our population. They ask for banking services in seconds, not in minutes or in hours. They want to do seamless payments, reliable and cheap, whether it's to a neighbor next door or to someone overseas. They expect transactions to be made from any device, whether it's the mobile, the watch, the tablet, the phone, any wearable going forward in the future. And actually, people don't want to pay. People want to buy a product or a service, and the payment needs to be a seamless, integrated part of that purchase. Consumers expect to be banking services like Facebook or Instagram or WhatsApp. And that's what we want to go to today and going forward. The former executive chairman of Google, Eric Schmidt, said, everything significant we are working on is around the mobile. And this statement rings perfectly true in the banking industry. Mobile-led banking solutions. Mobile financial solutions for consumers wherever they are and however way they want it. As more consumers move from mobile and online to mobile and online channels, the bank will need to rethink its size, its number of branches, and look for more efficient, cheaper ways to provide these financial services. Financial inclusion, a buzzword. We know today that only 17% of the adult population in Tanzania has a bank account. But 70% of the same group uses a mobile phone and mobile payments through mobile financial services. So there's a big way to go for the banks. It is NMB's ambition to provide a bank account to every Tanzanian. Money underneath the mattress does not support economic development. Money on a bank account does. Today, 60% of our economy is informal economy. Money, cash money, underneath the mattress. We would like to change that. And we strongly believe that digital financial services makes that possible. We can never reach 50 million Tanzanians through our branch network, but we can reach everyone through mobile and digital financial services. And you've seen the same mentions actually by all 4 members in the panel this morning. And what they expect from us, from the financial services, from the banking sector, but I understand more than just payment and loans, and that is where our ambition goes. We want to focus on our customer relationships and the method of delivering value to our customers, meeting our customer needs. And that requires a new way of working from us as well. An agile way, a customer-centric design way of designing our product and services. A way in which we really truly listen to our customers in the way we design our products and actually ask feedback from our customers once we have a prototype to make sure that the prototype actually does what the customer would like it to do. So we're moving to this digitally aware customer and this new journey. Financial inclusion, cashless society, bank account for everyone, and that is what we want to share with you this morning. NMB, the digital bank, not only of today, but certainly of the future. And with that, I am looking forward, I hope as much as you are, after all this talk, what are we launching? What are our new products actually looking like? What will our new products do? And therefore, I would like to welcome our colleague Josina Nyambi, who's our Head of Innovation, to take you through the digital journey, and then together with Omari Tiga, who is our Head of Personal Banking, to share with you how we will bring that to our customers. Yes, digital. Yes, to a large extent self-service, but not yet without our branches, without our ATMs, and without our wakala. So, welcome to today's start of our exciting new journey, and welcome Jusina to show us what the new products and services actually look like. Asante sana.